Ben, it pleases me to see you are well. Do excuse me for interrupting, Fen, milady. The gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you don't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, my lady. Hi. Ever since we defeated Gaius von Balsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret with precious few allies and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused it, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the Syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. A neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet... If accepting those offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldessian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to... Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to burden you so. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. The situation is not wholly unexpected. I, too, have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Fen. Alphino, Fen, His Autumn is? You desired counsel, and you shall have it. Minfilia, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Ul'dah. We must do what? So long as we remain within Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay lacks an Aetheryte? They know full well how beneficial one could be to our cause, which is why it and other favors have been denied us unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length, and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant's Tor, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers whom may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years, but I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alphino. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in a desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared purpose with which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades at arms. We are as much a family as... That will be all, Alphino. I am sure you will have some familiar affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Antecedent, you have a guest. Lahaman? Asilia. I haven't seen her like this in years, Fen. I never truly believed that when they told me you were dead. But what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, and I always knew they would. And so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would have never imagined possible. We followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Asilia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. Celestia perfume? You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If ever I lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble for me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Fen, however. I could not have made it without him. Thank you, Fen. Thank you both. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it? My father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lahaman who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I'm no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp the implications. It was clear there was much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining. I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lahaman as a gift. She said it was beautiful. But there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Isilia. Nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could have ever hoped. You have succeeded where I have failed, and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become and at the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of that which what it may entail. Isilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ul'dah. The Haman! You built it once, Isilia. You can build it again. And this time we'll do it together. Truly? Alphino, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldessian. Preparations begin at once. Ah, Fen. Were you able to get some rest? I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphino has just returned, and it would seem there is something he would share with us. Good, you're here. You're here, good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And? Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Nice. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that we have come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the waking sands to the rising stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans. They have each pledged their full support, General Raban included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst-kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. Oh, and the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power. Yes, but in doing so, I will show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and, at once, to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals, faced down the Empire? To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say. Yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and time again, united as one. There must be some sort of way I can... Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Flahaman to teach me the basics of mining too. Please, you have to stop them. But you mustn't kill them. They're not bad Muggles. They're just misguided. A gentle... No, a firm thrashing is in order, yes, but no. Calm yourself, Hooplo Cobb. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea what you're talking about? Quiet, be quiet this instant. Pray forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful am I that you have come, Fen, and upon such short notice. Truly, Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kuplo Cobb has brought us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Moogle Mog XII has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time, we Moogles served the gods in the heavens. It was quite nice up there. Unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with literally endless supply of wine. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Moogle XII, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave. The realm of man would suffice, he said, and so all the Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down, but good King Moogle XII, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held while his subject climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land. All of us except good King Mugglemog the 12th. May his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten. He alone would remain in the heavens so that Mugglekind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand. That being your exact reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with his returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Mugglemog the 12th is a myth made manifest by the means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in summoning their gods. Wait. You're saying a handful of Muggles with a boatload of crystals wished really, really hard and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the ultimate weapon destroyed, what new threats could have prompted them to take so drastic a measure? Might that not be itself the answer? Twice in the last decade, Eorzea might have been brought unto the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. If you, who braved these tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who were spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before another storm. I think the Muggles God are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may. I assure you, the Muggles God only want to protect the forest from outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Mugglemog the 12th, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they've started to get a little carried away. Verging on a lot, in fact. Like the sylphs who summoned Ramu, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Muggles in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat, not only to Mugglekind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, then, confront good King Mugglemog the 12th, and drive him from our midst. Yeah, go and kill him, yeah! Humbly do I thank you. The sanctuary of the Muggles God and their liege lord is concealed by what magical wards. Brother Sumiyan and the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray seek his counsel ere you are to proceed further. The seven hells are they? Meddling adventurers, I'll wager. Muggles God to arms! Defend the king! Whence came that cry? The solar? 12th bend, the antecedent. And you must... Tell me, Louis Swan, would have you done the same? Louis Swan Leveler was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. What that I had met him prior to his passing. An Ascian here? How? How readily you see, you are indeed gifted antecedent. But you, not like the others, you're robes. Gifted but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary, unlike you who came before. I have no quarrel with you. You speak of La Habrea. La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still alive? Come. I can only confirm that which you already know. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are you? We are ready when you are, milady. If there's nothing else. Is something the matter? I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I will let you say your goodbyes. As long as you like, milady. Take as long as you like, milady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I don't understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth is there, and each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. And what if I did? there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be one. We would be of the same. We would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait! Stay where you are! Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. It was also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder. I take it there's no need to explain. Save your concern. Did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Yoriange. Send word to the students of Baldessian. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady? Was that what gave you cause to cry out? But I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would he be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Fen. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. Pray attend me, Tataro. Remarkable, truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize that the same cannot be said for La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeed, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gifts that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain. But surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes. Her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, and so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus. Elidibus. Emissary. Bearer of the word of the one true God. And we shall meet again.